Hello. Welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. My name is Mina, and I'm happy to be here with you. I'm excited to dive in today, so as I take a moment to tune into the records, you can take this time to settle in and relax into your space wherever you are right now, in whatever way is available to you and appropriate at this time. Today we'll be musing on sensitivity, and the records are sharing that one way to think about sensitivity is as an expression of your care. Sensitivity as an expression of your capacity to care. And why does that matter? Who cares about sensitivity? Why would we want to be sensitive? And they're sharing that at a time like this, in a world like this, in a state of being like this, to be sensitive is a gift. To choose to stay sensitive when there is so much happening. To be willing to continue to feel when there's so much volatility and pain and suffering happening around us. That's a profound act of love. There are so many invitations and reasons to desensitize yourself to the things that are happening all around us. And you can think about almost any issue, look at any part of the world, whether that's a big view or even just a personal micro view of what's happening in your life. There's always something difficult or tenuous, something that would probably be easier if you didn't have to feel it. There's always something in our space, in our world, in our ecosystem that it would probably be preferable to not have to feel. So the ability, the choice to stay sensitive, even in the face of things that we would rather not feel, to be willing to feel them anyway, to really let ourselves be impacted by the things that are happening around us, that's an act of love for everyone and everything that we're connected to. And this isn't just about being an empath. I know that word might resonate with a lot of folks, and that's not really what I'm talking about. It's not about being an empath. Rather, it's about being a living organism that's part of an ecosystem. And when the whole system, the whole ecosystem is suffering, there's a natural invitation to isolate yourself and to almost avert your gaze, to separate yourself from the system that you're inherently connected to. And there's a temptation, an invitation for this isolation to be like, I'm just going to numb myself, to tell myself, to choose to desensitize myself to everything around me because it's too much. And I, as an individual, can't handle it. So I'm going to remove my sensitivity from all of the things that are happening in my ecosystem, so I can just feel what's happening to me, or maybe even not feel that either. And that's like a very valid and understandable thing to want to do. And yet, to choose to stay sensitive, to choose to stay connected, to choose to witness and see and really feel, to be impacted by not just the things that are happening in your own immediate surrounding, but that of those connected to you too. That's an act of love. That's a profound act of care. It's a demonstration of care to be sensitive to things that are happening to those who are connected to you, to be impacted by not just your own experience, but by other people's. That's a demonstration of your care. I still care. It hurts me to see you in pain. I still care. I'm angry that this is happening to you and to me. I still care. I'm sad that these things are happening to you. It impacts me to see you suffer. That is a demonstration of our capacity to care. And again, what's the point of this? There are endless invitations to desensitize ourselves, to detach ourselves from everything around us. But when we can stay sensitive, when we can stay open to feeling, when it would be so much easier and such a reprieve, honestly, to not feel it. And there's a time and place for that. This isn't to dismiss the healing power, honestly, of apathy and the necessity of moments of apathy. But apathy isn't a long-term solution, right? We were designed as sensitive beings. We are sensitive organisms. So when we can stay sensitive, it's an offering of love to everyone that we're connected to, everyone and everything that we're connected to. It's not for nothing. Feeling is not for nothing. It's doing something. It's demonstrating to those around you that you care about them. And that is an enormous source of support. When you're feeling pain and someone connected to you is impacted by that too, when they're feeling it too, when they're touched by that, when they're sensitive to your own suffering, there's a soothing quality to that. There's a kinship that's present there. There's a relief that's found there of, it's not just me. They get it. You feel seen and you feel loved when someone is witnessing and feeling and sensitive to your experience that feels difficult right now. So to be able to stay sensitive, it's not just glorifying or romanticizing feeling, it's acknowledging the real relational service that's present, the real positive relational impact that's present when you stay sensitive and stay part of the ecosystem that you're connected to. You're helping, you're serving everyone and everything that you're connected to when you stay sensitive to the things that are happening around you. So the invitation today is to consider, are you willing to stay sensitive in an increasingly desensitized world? As more and more things happen, right? Things are getting tumultuous. they've been tumultuous. Things have been hard for a while. And more of us are becoming desensitized to the things that are happening. So the question, the invitation to contemplate today is, are you willing to stay sensitive in an increasingly desensitized world? And can you witness and relate to sensitivity as a reflection, a demonstration of your capacity to care for everyone and everything connected to you? And to think of this ability to care, your capacity to care, as an offering of love to life itself. That's where I'm going to leave you for today. And if you feel called to share an inspired thought, you're welcome to send me a message or leave a comment. I'd love to hear what this brought forth within you. And until next time, I'm wishing you well. Namaste.